Hi, welcome to Mark's Basement Arcade. Today we will be rebuilding this stepper on the Williams Grand Prix. This is a pretty cool little stepper. It just goes around in a full circle. That's all it does. It's like an alternator unit. But what we're going to do is we are going to mark it first. Let's just get it in one position because there's two exact sides to this that do the exact same thing, and they are numbered 0 through 9 on both sides. And the wipers need to match on both sides. So what I'm going to do is put a little marker right on here so I know that this is the top lined up with that screw. And the other side I will do the same. The other side is different. As you can see how the top is right here, and if we go to this side, you can see how the screw positions are different. Well, not the screws, but the contacts, how they are hooked to the board. So we will be watching that. Just so we get it right. Alright, so we will be using a needle nose pliers to get this little clip off. And it is kind of a pain. Let's get it turned around as much as we can so I can get a better grab at it. Yeah, and this one has part of it broke off, which is made even nicer. Yep, one tab is broke off. Well, actually, it's not broke off, it's bent down. Nope, it is partially broke off. So that's going to be a fun one getting on and taking off. I'm going to see if I can bend the part that's left on there up to see if I can use that to grab it. This is a real pain in the butt. Otherwise, it's not working. So let's see if we can just get a little wiggle on it and pull it out. I know you can't really see that. Let me see if I can get it to focus. Back a little further. Anyways, there's supposed to be another little clip on here so you can grab it with the pliers and squeeze it to spread it open so it pops apart. You can see there's only two of those. There should be another prong right here, but I'm not even going to try to bend that. I'm just going to leave it. I'm going to stick it in this hole right here. I'm just going to leave it so we can get it off. It's pretty clean, kinda. Let's get my what do you call it? Naphtha. And we'll get a Q-tip. We'll get a Q-tip, we get a naphtha on it. And we will go around and clean all the crud off of it. You can see pretty dirty. And there's a lot of crud on it. Dirty. Dirty. Get the shaft off good too. Looks pretty good. And some shop towel. To wipe it off. And if you just heard that clunk, that is why I say mark it, because I just pushed the whole mech in towards the other side, and as you can see before when I was cleaning it, I spun it. Okay, we'll get our little Scotch-Brite pad and we'll clean the contacts off. Yes, I know. Some people say don't use Scotch-Brite. Some people use metal polish. You can use what you want. Like I said, when I'm done with the Scotch-Brite, I'll have remnants of Scotch-Brite on the playfield, not remnants of metal. What do you think's in polish? There's abrasives in there too. Unless you're using a chemical polish. What do you think's in a chemical polish? It is removing a small little bit of metal. Possibly. Depends on how diluted it is and how strong it is. Okay, that's all clean. I'll go here and clean these contacts off. I'm not going to go through and do the other side. Well, yeah, I guess we could. But you already got the gist of how this goes. Now we will get our super lube. Put a little bit on the pinky. And we'll go around in a circle. As you can see, I just pushed this in again. Run in a circle and get that. Now we're going to push that shaft back in again. Everything all lined up correctly. That's the pain. I was getting this. So I pushed it completely through this time. There we go. Alright, that's clean, that's clean. Let's move the switch. So the marks are back on top again. And this is squared. There, it's squared. So it can only actually go in one of 4 ways. You can go in like that. 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 And it can go in the correct way like that. And remember, our prongs were, one was broke off, so we're just going to push it on. Because I don't know where to get these clips even. I do have another unit, a perfect unit. I could take that clip off, but it's working and it's holding it on correctly, so there's no reason to take the clip off and use it. Alright, let's go to this other side, since it's so easy to do. And this time we got a working clip. I really need to oil these. Let's get this turned so we can actually get to the clip. Yeah, it works so much better when you can take it off. Where's my lube? I'm tired of fighting with these wrenches. So I'm going to put a drop of my super lube oil on the inside of this. And we'll go down through. And get that lubed up and not sticking. I don't know why this thing's stuck. It's one of the cheap Pittsburgh tools. But like I said, I haven't been doing pinball stuff for a couple months, so maybe it's just lack of use. And my finger oil and stuff being on it. Got it sticky. Not sticky now. Now it's staying open like it should. Alright, enough of that. Let's get this off. That one is dirty. Q-tips. If you hear that clunking noise in the background, that's my dryer. I'm multitasking now. Nobody's home, just me. Everybody's up north in Watoma, Wisconsin. That's where everybody's at right now. Wife's parents got a cabin up there. So you might see me up in Watoma someday. I couldn't go because I got to work this weekend. So I couldn't go. Now as you can see that there is a line that runs around from where what the wipers went. That's perfectly okay. You can really try to polish that off if you want to. But no need. It's not ground into the plate. It's just kind of like a mark where it like super polished it. There. It's not chipped or burned or anything. So we are going to lose our battery on this thing. I just replaced it too. I'm about to throw all these old batteries out and get new ones. So let's swap the battery because we have another part to do on this. Alright, we're all swapped out. Swapped out. And again, we're gonna clean the contacts on here. Let's get them real crud off of them. This one's actually bent down a little bit, so we will bend that one up just a little bit. Yeah. Now we got to get this mech pushed back through again. Every time you push it through, it disrupts how everything is. It's a pain in the butt. Get everything to line back up properly. I went too far. Come on. There we go. Let's get that. So we're on top. Let's get that. So we are on top. We both got them lined up again. Are we focused on that? Sorry if it's not focused. Let's we got it lined up. I just want to turn it so I can get, look at that, so I can get this ring on this little snap ring circle blah blah on it a little easier. looking good. We're on there tight. Everything's tight. Okay, now the inside. Let's get that wire out of the way. Alright, we're going to clean off this gear because that's yucky and dirty too. That's going to make this switch work a lot better if we can get that cleaned off. So what we're just going to do is just going to go back and forth, as you can see, and clean it off as good as we can get it. Get all that crud cleaned off from the years. This will make it work so much better. I think we went through a full rotation. Okay, now let's get the dry end. Wipe it off. That's it. Works perfect again. Let's see what it looks like on the side. Sticker will put a little adhesive on there if we can find it. There we go. Glue stick. That's what I use. I'll flip that back. Make a little of that glue stick. Rub it on there and boom. I didn't get enough on that corner, I see. I'm gonna have to put some on there. Okay. Let's put a little bit on that one too, just to make it pretty. That one's actually kind of sticky. That's coming off there. I normally just wipe it on without my finger, but since it's still partially attached, I'm going to use my finger. And that corner doesn't want to stay on. What we will do there, oh, because it's got a hole. There's a hole right here. You can see it right there. And that's why it doesn't want to stick right on the corner there. So it's got that little hole. But we made it stick. Okay, and that's how you rebuild one of those little weird rotating steppers on your Williams Grand Prix. And I think Aztec has one too. And that's how you rebuild them. So, share if you like the video. Like and subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. Follow us on Facebook at Mark's Basement Arcade. And, later.